So a few weeks back, me and my boy Mase was sitting in my house. All of a sudden my ex-bitch calls out. She was my main bitch for a good 3-4 months. Anyway, she was 28 years old. She called my ass and she said, "Hey Stek, you wanna come over and eat some chicken at my house?" I said, "Bitch, I love chicken. Of course, I'm on my way." So we got my Festiva and I drove over to her house. And I said, "Yo, ho, where's this chicken?" Anyway, Mercey was there too and he grabbed himself a drumstick. We heard the toilet flush. I looked over and there was 4 plates and not 3. And I was like, "Who's this other nigga that's gonna be joining us tonight? You trying to get my ass jumped or something?" And she was like, "Oh no, that's for Tommy, my little boy." I was like, "Bitch, we were together for 3 months and you didn't tell me you had a little boy." Anyway, so he comes out and I said, "What's up, little bastard? Where's your daddy at?" And he said, "My daddy left me." And he started crying and some shit. And I looked at him and I said, "Will you get this bitch a Happy Meal or something? Shit." So anyway, it got to about 8 o'clock. Time for little Junior there to go to bed. He lays down and it's time for me to get some pussy. 8 o'clock he lies down. 8:02, I'm getting my dick wet. Anyway, so we go in there and Macy's like, "Stek, can I join this time?" And I was like, "I don't care, dog. This is gonna be some good hardcore shit." So I start getting her from behind. I got her doggy style. Mase, he's getting head from her. And all of a sudden, I said, "Mase, what's that?" And he said, "What's what?" And I said, "Check it out." Ah! And he was like, "Oh, dude, she bit my dick. What is that?" And I said, "Bitch, that's the flying squirrel." Anyway, we got a little bit drunker because I got in some Jägermeister and then we were drinking Jäger bombs and fucking that hoe. Her name was Mercey or something. We called it begging for mercy because that's what we made her ass do. Anyway, so we go over there and we're getting drunker and I'm still fucking her all night long. I get kind of dizzy because I've been having sex for so long. My dick's been getting hard and soft and it's about to fall off. Anyway, so we start doing it and I lay down and I let Mercey hit her and he's singing Slipknot or some shit. And I said, "Nigga, cut that shit out. You're scaring the hell out of me." So he says, "Slap," and slapped the hell out of me. I said, "Bitch, that's a mistake." And I pulled out my gat and I pistol whipped him in his head. Anyway, we sent his ass off to go get sodas so me and Mercey could have some alone time. And I start pushing off this bookshelf, and I'm pushing off this bookshelf, and all the books are flying down and shit. And she's screaming her head off, and I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Ooh, give it to me, Daddy, give it to me." And I'm like, "Yeah, you like that." Anyway, all her books fell off. So when Mercey gets there, I go out and I get myself a soda. And I start drinking it. And she said, "Oh, I'm kind of tired. Who's ready for bed?" So the 3 of us go in there. And we start, I said, "Bitch, you better clean this shit up. I ain't sleeping in it." And we made her bitch ass clean that whole shit up. Next day, me and Mercey left real early. And she knew that she had made a mistake by inviting Second 2 crew over there. You don't fuck with Second Tuesday. Anyway, I left a condom that I used on her. I threw it in her son's pillow. And I said, "Bitch, you're here because one of these failed." A little bitch started crying. I said, "If you don't stop that crying before I leave, I'm gonna do something worse than what the boogeyman ever thought about doing." He quit crying real fast. And I said, "Wake your mom up the second I get out the door. Until I never want to see that hoe again. She was just a piece of ass." Anyway, he did. I got a phone call and I ignored that shit. About 2 minutes after I left, got a voicemail of her saying that she wanted my DI back. And I said, "No, bitch. I ain't ever returning that call. I ain't ever going back there again. With my new shaved face. My spiked hair. That bitch is gonna have to deal with that shit on her own. I ain't raising no other little nigga." Unforgivable.